You have been, from a very young age, self-programmed for your survival needs to abandon yourself in order to have external approval. As a teenager, you abandon yourself again and your family because you don't want to seem uncool. How many of you guys have teenagers that say, "Ooh, mom, get away from me, you're so not cool"? That's another form of self-abandonment that's learned, because I perceive that I'm going to get public admiration because that's more important to me than choosing myself. It is a deep unconscious program. When you say, "Oh, I went to a therapist," or "I did so-and-so for like a weekend and I'm still kind of dealing with this." Well, you're dealing with decades of unconscious programming. As you've gotten used to this, abandoning yourself, then what'll happen is you start to get into romantic relationships. Because you abandon yourself, you either take on role number one, which we will call the narcissist, which is, I've abandoned myself, I don't have an identity, I need to get external validation from other people in order to validate my reality. I don't know who I am. I'm completely dissociated from myself. I've abandoned myself, and I need as many people as possible. I need as many women as possible to validate me, or men if you're a woman. I need as much money as I can make. I need the most power, because I'm so dissociated from myself and abandoned myself that I need to seek external validation in order to feel complete. And here's the problem with that. Nothing that I receive will ever be enough, because as soon as I get it, it didn't fill that void. I still need more. Or when you abandon yourself, you're going to turn into version number two in relationships, which is the codependent. I don't know who I am. I've abandoned myself so that I gain my own sense of self and validation through pleasing others. Please understand, these labels, they're not one-dimensional. You'll show up as the narcissist in one relationship, but totally codependent in another. Here's the other crazy part of this is the narcissist is a repressed codependent. They need that one person to constantly validate them. And the codependent, who's the pleaser, is a covert narcissist. The pleaser, you think that the person is pleasing for the other person, but he or she is pleasing quite selfishly so that they can get their own selfish needs met. What I'm saying here is very different than what you've heard out there, especially in social media with all of these victims going out. The narcissist doesn't matter. Labels don't matter. Here's what's the most important part. All of this is adaptation to trauma.